Okay.
Hello, welcome back to the Dungeon of Bad Decisions. The channel that has somehow just become me plus an endless series of guest stars this week, starring Imaginary Gaming. Say hi.
Hello.
We're doing, since the Monster Prom second term DLC came out, that's what we're doing because we're hopeless romantics and impossible nerds. Alright, second term DLC.
What do you think? Full game or short game?
Full game. The internet seems to be doing well. It's, afternoon on a whatever. We could skip all this.
Yes, we can.
You're not skipping it.
I'm just trying to see if there's anything new. Oh,
There
press
isn't.
escape.
There isn't anything new.
Okay. Who do I want to play this time?
I don't know.
I think I'm gonna play my boy.
Alright.
Or
Franklin.
my non-gender specific.
Shadow Friend. Shadow Frank. I always think I was gonna go with
How do you
Brian
spell his
today.
name?
Franklin.
Their name?
You spelled
Oh,
it Franklin.
Right, but I think there was like, I can't remember exactly.
No,
what
there
it was.
isn't. It's just Franklin. I think I would have noticed if you spelled it differently.
Doesn't look right. Their
Sure
name doesn't
thing.
look right to me. Oh, well.
I'm gonna D this bro again today.
Perfect timing, cat. You have come to join me in the recording.
For some reason, I feel like the game is louder than it should be, but I can't change the game settings in the middle of a game. Which drives me nuts. I don't like that name, though. What do I want to call him?
I don't know.
Maximilian. Pretty sure I'm spelling it wrong.
Agreed. Well, I don't think so. And I think it looks better with two L's.
Does it?
I mean, for me it does, but for you, if it doesn't for you, that's all on you.
Yeah. Maximilian. Oh, I can't decide. This is the rest of the episode, guys. Me deciding between 1 and 2 L's because I am a pedant. You know, I like the elegance of 1 L.
You've made the wrong choice. Is this new?
Yeah, this is new.
And yet we have yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom.
Really hope I got your audio correct this time.
Do you wanna like switch back and forth during these narrative points?
If you want, sure.
Okay, this one's your turn then.
Alright, I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates.
Wait. They added 2 new people.
They did, yes.
Wait, that's a deal. That's not. She was one of the secret endings before.
Yeah, but now you can, like, actually, like, straight up woo her. It's really great.
Oh,
Excuse me.
I'm excited. All right, next. Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart.
My turn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. Sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. I like the new art style.
I do too, and I like the look on her face. It's so like
Yeah.
So, she's going to kill me.
It's and not even really understand the severity of it. Because she never does.
Polygeist, 22. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
Damien LeVay, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire.
Liam
DeLioncourt.
Liam DeLioncourt. 4XX? 400 and something. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Zoe. An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl.
Calculister Hewlett-Packard, version 1.0. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest.
He's a real sweetheart. He's actually got like a moral compass and everything.
Oh my god, there's a character in this with a moral compass? What are they doing?
I don't know!
You're in the wrong game.
He is. He is. Is this mine? This is mine.
Yeah.
And Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business.
It was clear. Had to be one of them. But who?
You only had 3 weeks to choose a prom date, and even more daunting, you only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart.
But as I already said, we were young and unafraid. That was terrible. That was a really bad and we were ready to start.
Also, like it's school election class sweet cheeks.
I know.
Well-
Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. Wait, that was probably yours. Oh well.
All mines are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways.
Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose kind of.
You're really quiet for me.
Am I?
Are you like leaning away from your mic or something?
No, it really wasn't. But I turned down the gain a little bit, so that might be what it was. Is this better?
Yeah, it's a little better. Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats.
This way, each of you will start having stats that better reflect your true selves.
Let's start!
I hope these questions are all different. That'd be
They
awesome.
are. And there's more of them.
You're walking through the desert when you see a turtle on its back, baking him. Son. But you're not helping. Well, why aren't you helping? No time. Too busy twerking. Because fuck turtles. Because that turtle owes me money. I don't really like any of these, but I'm gonna go with the turtle owes me money.
Because fuck turtles!
You know, that's mean. Turtles are great.
Fuck turtles!
Which inanimate object do you think would make the best girlfriend or boyfriend provided you went criminally insane? ATM, Sugar Life, a dildo, duh. Human-sized pillow depicting a character created by myself. As a matter of fact, I have all the needed paperwork and I'm only waiting for the conservative, narrow-minded laws of our country to finally step forward into waifu and husbando territory. As was clearly intended by God.
Which is a horrific thing to hear.
I need to let you read some of these. I keep taking over everything.
It's fine. I've got a muffin.
Well, I mean...
It's a large muffin.
Clearly the best inanimate object to be your special other is the human-sized pillow. Because then you could just strap a dildo to it.
Personally, I believe this. Because you know what? Fuck sex.
Alright, you read some of these now.
What's the title of your autobiography? The Art of Punching Life in Its Dumb Fucking Face. Manual of Instructions. How to Properly Experience Life. Temporality. The ongoing journey to define my inner enigma. How to succeed at everything and look fabulous trying. When Garfield Met Naruto. A story of how I fell in love with forbidden ships. What? I barely have the patience to read a book, dude, let alone write one. So I can tell you which one's Calculus and which one's Zoe.
No, I hate that.
Zoe's Garfield Met Naruto.
My head hurts.
I know. I don't even like Naruto or Garfield. And Calculester is the second one. I'm not entirely certain who the sixth one is.
That makes me want to cry.
Yeah, it's like, you really want to woo Zoe, and then you see what she's into, and it's like, you give fandom a bad name, honey. I love you, but what the fuck?
I've seen some pretty shitty ships out there, and like, I just want to cry at that one.
Oh, I never told you about, I haven't spoken about this in a long time, but one time I was looking through fanfiction, and I was like, oh hey, what I'll do is I'll read something, and it'll be like, oh hey, this author's really good, what else have they written? And then I'll go down the rabbit hole of what they've written, and then what they've bookmarked, and whatever, because AO3 lets you view other people's bookmarks. And I found out that they had written, most recently, a Twilight Supernatural crossover, shipping Bella Swan and Dean Winchester, and I wanted to die.
Wow.
It was an entirely serious fic. It wasn't crack. It was entirely serious. And I was like, I respected you so much for about 5 seconds. And I slammed my laptop lid shut and screamed, and I was sitting on my friend's bed, because I was at college and I was hanging out in his dorm, and he and his roommate turned to stare at me, and I was like, and I tried to explain what I had seen, and they're like, Anna, I don't care, and I don't want to hear it.
Wow.
Oh, it was Scott.
Oh, no, I didn't want Liam. I didn't think that was Liam. All right. Would it be a killer? What it would be a killer accessory? What?
They're I don't know who's proofreading their shit, but they're not very good.
What it would be a killer?
What
So
would be a
is
killer
accessory?
accessory?
Who put that? Oh, they need to proofread. They need to do some.
Yeah, a lot of their like later editions, like the thing with Mr. Field the Eel, like half of the dialogue is just not proofread at all.
Okay. Logitech 6G560, the best RGB gaming speakers.
RGB's a color scheme. What does that have to do with? Do you hear colors? Does he hear colors?
The fabulous purse made from the skin of your worst enemy.
That's Vera.
Sailor Moon's magic wand. A necklace with your own name in case you forget.
Scott.
That is so Scott. I want to go with the speakers.
Oh.
I don't really know who any of this is. I don't like.
That's obviously Zoe.
Like,
that's Vera. That is probably Polly. Miranda. Scott. See?
Oh. So now you're either gonna get the computer or Zoe, and I'm gonna get either Liam or the computer.
Calculester. His name is Calculester.
Does polyamorous exist in this? Can I get both?
I don't think so. Unfortunately. Unless they added it in the DLC and I just didn't find out.
All right.
Alright. I've got good smarts, boldness, creativity, bad. Fun is bad. I don't know what I need, and I don't actually know who I want to woo. Are you still connected to the game? Because I've got a big X on my screen.
I'm right here.
I wonder what that X is.
I don't know, dude. I don't see any X's.
Well, let's go to the... I'm gonna go to the library.
So you want more money?
A little bit more money.
Alright.
Hey there, cutie pie. I found your chat. Your profile. Let's chat. That day, you spent some time on the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails and stealing up money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they responded to such a blatant scam? You lose -2 pharma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? You gain +2 money. You spot Liam showing Calculester. Some images on his phone, thank you. 2 of your classmates interacting without your interference. Unacceptable. You saunter over.
Greetings, my friends.
This one, a mournful macaroni on
Polyurethane.
Thank you, cafeteria tray. If I had to describe it, I would say that it is haunting, challenging, and very artistic.
Adjectives acknowledged. Appreciating art.
Well, if you appreciate that one, you'll really appreciate this next one. I call it Pickled Beets. And it is, obviously, even more artistic than the last piece I showed you.
Query. How much more artistic is image2.jpg relative to image1.jpg?
A lot...
What'd you say?
A lot more.
Invalid quantity. Please provide a numerical value.
Well, that's a ridiculous question. The art can't be objectively...
Counterclaim. All things can be objectively measured. Temperature, altitude, smarts, boldness, charm.
They started doing the stats for the game.
Yeah.
It seems like Calculester is going to list every single thing he can't think of and or look up. That's a pretty long goddamn list. Looks like you need to resolve this. But whose side are you on? See, I don't really want to woo Liam, so I'm totally going for Calculester.
Damn it! I was gonna go for Calculester. Fine, I already set myself up for Zoe as well. Ugh.
Alright, there are certainly some things that can't be measured in Calculester, like the admiration I feel.
Admiration.
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 I've heard it pronounced both ways.
Well, okay, whoever's pronounced it admiration is wrong.
You're gonna...
I'm gonna fight you on this.
you're right, and I know you're right, but like, I've
You don't
been
want me to
pronouncing
be?
it that way my entire life, and it sucks.
So?
Wow, Liam, it's like you haven't read the obscure yet definitive classic. All art can be objectively measured, and this book will show you exactly how, by Kandinsky's extremely literal twin brother. Okay, I like this.
Ugh.
What? No! Of course I've read that book. I was the first one who read it. I read it 100 times. 100, which is an objective number. Just like, I'm not even doing a voice anymore.
Hang on. My sister's kitten's on a place he shouldn't be.
Okay.
You shit! You little goblin fuck! I'll skin you and wear you as a hat. Get out of my way. You are not allowed. No! Sebastian! Get out, goblin. I returned!
Good. I can't remember how I even did Liam's voice anymore. I was the first one who read it. I read it like 100 times. 100, which is an objective number, just like art is objective. Hey, I gotta go real quick. Not to the library to go read that book or anything. Just to space. To space. I have to go to space for a concert. A concert on an asteroid that you're not hip enough to know about.
See ya.
I think they're on it.
Critical levels of awesomeness detected.
So the thing with Liam is that you've got to be an anxious nerd who's pretending he doesn't have emotions. Wow, you truly know a lot about measuring things. Allow me to show my admiration by measuring you. Knowledge of measuring things, 9.6. Hair, pound 0.00000. Attractiveness,
Eggplant.
error, stack overflow. Subject is too hot. Processor overheating.
Oh my god. You
Yeah, he's
run
adorable.
Calculaster into the cafeteria's meat locker to cool him down, which gives you an opportunity to spend some quality time together. You gain +2 charm and +1 fun. Oh my god,
Sure.
He thinks I'm hot.
You're welcome. Wow, we both suck at the charm and fun thing.
No, we did terrible.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone's demon from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party. Became too fun. You catch the tail end of a classic Zoe Calculaster exchange. Alright, I guess you're doing Zoe then.
Oh no. Okay, hold on, I gotta think. Okay.
Either a really adorable voice or really horrific eldritch voice.
Oh, I think there'd be a cool mix between the two of them, but I can't think of how that would sound.
Neither can I.
Let's do next teacher fic is super overdone and makes me really uncomfortable because, like, the inherent imbalance of power. Like, could you imagine how problematic it would be for PGs hooked up with one of us? Yuck. What's PGS?
I have no idea.
Parental guidance? I can't think
Parent, guardian, supervisor? I don't know.
Server error.
I cannot... Oh, Principal Giant Spider. I cannot seem to recall what Principal Giant Spider looks like. Anyways, IMG. :PGS not found. The joys of new students adjusting to the rules of Spooky High.
Let's get down!
Oh,
to
holy shit, who's this?
Who is this? Why can't
Oh my
I
god, I
woo her?
want her!
Why can't I woo her?
I want! Do you want to be or should I?
You there! Killing machine and abyssal terror!
Ah!
Rude. I need an impressive ally in my fight against the reign of the Levays.
LeVays.
Over the 8th layer of Circle of Hell. You're right, Levays.
Input, quippy response about your sense of fashion being from the 8th Circle of Hell.
Ah!
I love those responses. I have no need for your robo criticisms. What I need is the power of a being beyond the average monster to aid in my glorious and righteously justified takeover.
Huh?
No thanks. Oh wait, hold on. No thanks. I'd rather just write a story, a steamy fanfiction in which you and Damien are in a crack ship who hate sex just to annoy you for annoying us. You tried doing her voice once. I want to see what your take on her would be.
Okay. We need to act now! While King and King LeVay are distracted by throwing an admittedly adorable theme brunch. I'm not leaving without one of you with me! Is that better than yours?
I don't know.
I think they're about the same, honestly.
Yeah, I honestly don't think I captured her very well, but I don't know if either of us really did. I feel like she's too badass for either of us.
Yeah, neither of us is that badass. Holy shit. She really means it. Time to help one of your classmates out. Guess you better decide which one you don't like. School is full of tough choices. Her name's Dahlia!
Oh
Like
my god, what a great name.
Like my sister, but spelled differently. Dahlia, don't be fooled. This eldritch being is clearly under Damien's spell already. Look at all these pictures she drew of Damien shirtless. She's a LeVay sympathizer. Oh, calling this robot a killing machine is inaccurate. A real killing machine would be a tank, and he's not a tank, so he's worthless. Go look for a tank.
So broken!
Do you want me to be her or you?
You do it.
A tank? You want me to take a tank into the inner circles of hell? What a genius idea! Those arrogant LeVays will never see it coming. They might expect an attack from a fellow demon. Albeit one superior in looks, skill, and talent, far more deserving of ruling the 8th Circle. But an attack by a tank? That's something the King and King would never anticipate. I'm gonna suffocate. I'm gonna, just breathe out and never breathe in again doing this voice. That was shockingly easy.
True, but I still think it would be kind of steamy if they put their differences aside for some hot demon/demon action.
Honestly, I think what her voice should be is like a deep eldritch voice, but with the intonation and cadences of a teenage girl.
I feel like that would be way better.
You should do that from now on.
Hold on. Hold on. I gotta think of how that would sound.
Deep and scary.
True, but I think it would be kind of steamy if they put their difference aside for some hot demon action.
Now you just sound like a creep.
No, you're right. I didn't do that right at all.
I don't think either of us can do a deep enough voice for
I
this.
gotta think. Well, I can do demon voices, but not really to the effect of with a teen girl cadence.
Yeah, the problem with it is that half the voice is the word choice. Do you want to keep trying or no?
Kind of, but I don't want to take up too much time for this video, so let's just move on. I'm gonna continue doing the voice I was doing before and maybe practice it some other time.
Emotion found. Gratitude. Initiate sequence. Thankfulness to Maximilian. Maximilian, I am thankful for your help. Thank you for it. Finish sequence. Gratitude with expression. Heart. Less than 3. How is a computer posing as a monster living as a student? So cute! Ugh, what a cutie pie. Also cute, gaining 2 charm and 1 fun. Nice.
Let's trade voices.
A song. Oh, A Little Piece of Heaven by, wow. Avenged Sevenfold.
Okay, what's it called? I think it's called, hold on. I gotta think what the song's called now.
What song?
Well, hold on. I guess I gotta pick one that you know, don't I?
Nah.
Wait.
Do you know A Little Piece of Heaven?
No, not really.
That's okay, I can tell you what it's about later.
I'm gonna go with, this song. It's a song that I used for my D&D character when I was making a playlist. Gotta remember what it's called. It's called My Blood by 21 Pilots.
Okay.
No, Bury Me Face Down by Grandson.
Okay.
For
a hemorrhoids ad? Well, mine's about, a couple that murders each other and then has necrophilia and then, basically hate fucks each other into the afterlife.
I don't even know how to respond to the description you just gave me. I think I broke. I don't even recognize some of those
Before
words.
the story begins, Is it such a sin for me to
You're
take
gonna need
what's
to sing me
mine
that song later.
for
Just-
the end of time?
like, oh my god, I don't even know what to say. My song's about, I don't know. It's actually hard to say what it's about because I only associate with my D&D character fighting to keep his crown. So, do we just want to random this one? Because I don't think either one really works.
Never really got the heater for your thighs. Knows what a little crime will be for your thighs. So cold. I can't remember the lyrics now. I used to have them memorized. Fuck. For
What
sure,
did they-
random it.
Okay.
Yay!
Damn it, it worked in your favor.
Yes. And I knew.
Sure.
Alright, you get to choose where you sit.
You sit down with Zoe and Calculester. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today. That is, she has a screaming man strapped to the table who is currently siphoning his sanity out through his eye sockets.
That sounds hot.
She's an eldritch horror in the form of a high school girl. She still eats people's sanity. Friend Zoe, I am afraid I must take issue with your current practice.
What? Eating?
Eating in a manner which causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me," while avoiding his bowels and bladder. It does not seem nice.
Are you for real?
Look, I was born this way, okay? Well, not so much born as ripped from the fabric of reality itself and animated with equal parts raw malice and the concept of despair. But still, don't judge me.
I do not possess the necessary firmware to judge you, Zoe. I do, however, wish that you would find another way to attain sustenance. I can't stand to see these two at odds. Maybe you could convince Zoe to change her
You
ways.
look so upset.
Or convince Calculester that they don't need changing. Zoe, why don't you eat this vegan brownie I bought instead? It's probably way better than tasting that guy's sanity. Oh, come on, Calculester. Sanity isn't even one of the top 5 worst things, so we could be devouring from this dude. I guess we're competing for Calculester.
Okay, I will totally go with this competition.
We may as well. We've played enough of this game together.
Well, wait, are you telling me it's possible to eat food?
That is, in fact, the primary purpose of food.
Wow. Well, this changes everything. Toss me that bird.
Tossing the brownie is unnecessary because you're sitting right next to Zoe, but you don't argue with a woman who has a insane half-corpse tied to the cafeteria table.
OMG!
Oh my god! Oh no. OMG. This is delicious. It doesn't even taste like suffering a little bit.
That is because it is a vegan brownie.
You know, I never thought I could enjoy something that didn't involve mutilating a person's body and mind. You've opened my mini eyes today. But I'm not sure if I'm ready to go full vegan. Maybe I can be flexitarian, as in sometimes eating vegan food, sometimes devouring people's minds and souls.
It sounds okay enough. Query, what should we do with the gibbering human still affixed to the table?
Oh man, I don't know. This is so embarrassing. Put him in the trash compactor, I guess.
Oh look! She's blushing underneath her, third eye.
She is. Oh my god, that's so cute.
That's adorable. That does seem to be official school policy, yes. You really bond with Calculester while hauling a convulsing mass of human flesh to the garbage chute. Teamwork makes the dream work.
All right.
Your turn.
You son of a bitch, took my spot.
Yeah, I did.
I'm gonna go to the store.
Hey,
I don't know
stranger.
that I need to woo Calculester. I don't know the tips and tricks for him.
Yeah, neither do I.
I can't remember which of us did her voice better, so why don't you do it?
Hey, last night I read this article on how money causes pocket cancer in the long run. You don't want to get pocket cancer. Quick, give me that dangerous money you still have in your still healthy pockets.
Not what mine said, but you know, pretty good as well.
It never does. Go for the gift that keeps on giving.
Why?
Why? Because it's hilarious.
I think I've already done that one, didn't I?
It
During our
gives you a
last
different thing
playthrough?
every time. And you never know. We might get Mr. Feels the Eel if you get the right one.
Wait, what is Mr. Feels the Eel?
Hilarious.
Alright. I better not regret this.
You get the mind control
Catch you
thing.
later.
Let's see if you get mind control.
See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs given. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got Mr. Feels the Eel!
Because inside every person, there's a potential serf. What?
Yeah.
What did I just get? What does that do?
You'll find out.
Did I
A
just
video
get an
game.
event item and I'm never gonna be able to woo Calculester now?
Possibly.
I'm gonna choose Monster Prom.
I'm gonna choose Bioshock Infinite.
Oh, that's a good one.
I love that game.
Blurs is decided by how much time you could remain alive,
Ah.
provided you all were transported. I feel like we would have a better chance of surviving in Bioshock Infinite's world.
Considering that humans are basically chattel here and
I
are
was gonna-
frequently murdered.
I was gonna say, like, I would love to try to actually woo some of these people. but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we would die immediately.
Yeah. I win.
Damn.
And thus ends this part. Special thanks to my Patreon patrons, Polyjon, Average Adventurer, Tark, my Heroic Adventurer, and Blizzard Shark, my Game Master's Nightmare. Roll 20s, y'all.